How dare they put a sign up saying no campers? Smash this. Do you speak English, please? No. Ah, okay.
Yay!
Oh,
Wow.
actually sunk a few villages. The views here are insane. We start off today's video in the high Tatras mountains of Slovakia. But we don't really get off to a good start because we find the problem at our very first destination. This one says 2 hours, €6, but no campers and buses. Hello, hi, do you speak English, please? No. Ah, okay. Okay, no problem then. You just have to abandon this idea, I think. It's a shame, really, because like, look how empty this is.
It is really empty.
Signs everywhere. I'm just going to park up here. I'm sure we'll be okay parked up here. Look at this parking lot, it's absolutely empty. How dare they put a sign up saying no campers? You just want to park and go for a walk. So we've given up on Strbskie Plezo. It's a very beautiful lake. Actually been there before, a few years ago. Before we had the van, we came for a holiday here in the High Tatras. And yeah, it's really nice. I think it's the most popular place though in the High Tatras because it's very accessible. You can just park up there, unless you have your motorhome. And yeah, you can walk around the lake. We actually rented a boat when we were there. It was a sunny day and we went out on the rowboat. But instead we've come here, I've driven another 20 minutes and we've come to this small area called Podbanskie. There's a nice river and a walk along here because we need to take Holly out for a bit. And we want to take advantage of the beautiful weather as well because I don't know how long this is going to be. I think a storm's coming in tonight. So I don't know how long this weather is going to hold up. But that is a shame though, right? There wasn't really anywhere to stay with the camper van. But anyway, this should be just as nice. This looks amazing. So moments like this, you need to take a photo. Lovely, right?
Absolutely gorgeous here. I'm so happy that we came here and not to the lake, you know, because
We had no choice.
look at this.
Now, the next few days are going to be our last days in the mountains, which is a little bit sad, but it also means that we'll be able to get rid of our jackets from next week. Hopefully.
This is the perfect spot for meditation for sure.
Wow, look at this. Holy girl. All the hiking signs here in the High Tatras in Slovakia are all made like this. Basically, it's a yellow sign on wood. They look really cool. And they look much nicer than these modern ones, look.
Oh, you go for this.
Just stopped at the fuel station to fill up some LPG, and they've got a water tap at the back. Lovely lady, she said we can fill up. I don't think it's drinking water, but it should be good to shower and stuff. So quick fill up, and then we're going to go and figure out where we're going to stay for tonight. So we have managed to find a park up by the lake. Looks like it's a popular spot as well because there's a few other cars here. And from here we have a pretty nice view of Liptovska Lake, and then we can actually go down as well, down to this little beach here.
So this is what we're having today.
So the sun has started to go down behind the clouds. It was expected. We just made it here in time, to be honest. We had something to eat that was really nice. We haven't had salmon in a week or two, and that was really, really tasty. So we're just heading down now. There's a little chapel here beside where we parked up, and a pebbly beach as well. So this is not a natural lake. It's actually an artificial dam. And to create it, they actually sunk a few villages in the process. And obviously the people that lived there were redistributed, or rehomed really, nearby. And obviously with today's drive, we have got away from the High Tatras at a distance, but we do have an excellent view of the Low Tatras, which are equally as beautiful. So those over there, covered in white, are the Low Tatras of Slovakia.
Those are the high
And those are the High Tatras, yeah, where we were this morning.
facing each other.
And this is the Tower of Lipovska. So I'm just reading on the sign there that the actual church, the original church, was demolished when they made the dam. And this is a reconstruction of it. And then down here is the pebbly beach. Now look at the train going. We've seen so many trains today. I feel like we're in Switzerland with these red trains passing from everywhere. Shame is that with a lot of people here, everyone just leaves rubbish behind them. That was scary. So we've made it to the edge of the dam. This was actually built around 50 years ago. It was obviously built to cater for industrial and agricultural purposes, but also to generate electric and to prevent extensive floods. And from here we've got a real nice view of the little chapel where we're parked up. I don't know why, but the lower Tatras have more snow on them than the high Tatras. I thought it would have been the other way around. I'm actually quite happy with how today turned out, because on the forecast when I was checking yesterday, it said that we're going to have like 2 hours of sun and then about 11 o'clock it's going to start raining slowly. But we've had nearly a full day and it's only just started raining slowly now. But we can see some dark clouds over there, so we are going to head back to the van just so we don't get soaked. That's why it's so beautiful here, look, because it rains a lot. Everything is just green down here in the valley. Anyway, we're going to head back to the van now and we'll catch up with you tomorrow for another day of adventure. It's a little bit grey today, but not too bad at all. Just had a quick breakfast this morning. I'm going to take Holly out for a walk, and then we're going to start heading down south towards the Low Tatras. Now yesterday was a Sunday, and that's why there were loads of people here. And as you can see today, it's quite the opposite. We're here solo. Come on, should we go have a treat? Come on baby, let's go have a treat. Come on. Come on. Come on little girl. So we managed to park the van in this free parking area on the outskirts of town. We're just walking in and just made it to the city centre, like to the old town of Banska Bystrica. We couldn't not stop here on the way down south. Massive square, very quiet, laid back vibe, love it. Very charming, full of restaurants on the side, and as we've always been mentioning over the past few weeks, very, very quiet. Now Banska Bystrica has a really important history because it's a very wealthy city due to the mining, and then fast forward to World War II, this was the centre of a massive resistance against Nazi Germany. The Slovak resistance was based basically here in Banska Bystrica. So over here there's like a small tower, and around the corner here, this is where you find the castle. Now look at these, I haven't seen one of these in a minute. Little mini store. And I think the most special thing about this place is that it's surrounded with nature. We can see the hills and the Low Tatras mountains. This was a nice park here where we parked up the van, and we're just back now, and we are going to now head into those hills and try and find a nice park up all alone. I actually spoke to a local as well. He told me that the parking is free because the football fans, you know, the ultras, smashed this, so basically it doesn't work anymore. They just left it open for everyone. So a big thank you to the football hooligans of Banska Bystrica. We've taken one of those roads again. They're bouncing all over the place. It's in disastrous condition. This road has taken us from the populated area of Banska Bystrica into the forest. And yeah, we're looking for a nice park up here, away from everyone. The first part of the drive was normal, I passed a few houses, and now for the last few kilometers we're just on our own. And look at the view that we have from the van. Just so beautiful here.
So today I'm cooking chicken with some potatoes and also Maltese brodo, my favorite. The weather changed, now it's a little bit windy. We were going to do a barbecue outside, but we can't really in this wind. The sun is coming in and out, but it's still not that great for a barbecue.
The views here are insane. There are these green fields in front of us leading to bigger hills, mountains, and then even bigger mountains. Absolutely stunning. As you can see, I'm actually falling down the parking lot though. It's so slanted. Originally we were just going to stay at the same place where we slept last night, because it's supposed to be stormy today, but then it was marking up that it's going to be sunny. So it looks like the storm is coming tomorrow. Now, maybe we'll stay here for a couple of hours. I want to visit this place called Banskia Stavnica. It's about an hour further south. A really beautiful town. And yeah, basically we're just going to have something to eat, chill out here for an hour or two, and then check the weather again and see what it's looking like. But still can't get over how beautiful the view is here. Obviously it's gone really cloudy. The clouds are really thick and blue. This is amazing. So what an absolutely amazing drive through the mountains of Slovakia. Honestly, it's just so beautiful, this area of the country. We've driven about 30 kilometers south to this place called Banskia Stavnica. So look at the weather. It's just completely changed, hasn't it? So this building in front of us is a Calvary, and we've been walking up this steep hill for the last 5 minutes.
Let's say 3.
3 minutes has it been?
Two.
Well, it felt like 5. Charlene saying it's been 3. Let's look at this. I think it's going to take us about 20 minutes to get to the top of this thing. Very, very steep. We're going to be so worth it when we get to the top. So first and foremost, this is a pilgrimage site of the utmost importance. It's one of the most unique ones in Europe. I think it's got 20 plus of these little chapels, and each one depicts a different time in Jesus Christ's life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I count properly? 24 there are, look. This is 3, I think. So apart from having the spiritual importance, as you can see, visually, it's so beautiful as well. You've got these massive chapels.
Sitting on a perched hill.
Yeah, and then these individual little ones as well, until you reach the top. What do you call these? Chapels? No.
Yeah, chapels.
You call them chapels?
Small ones.
That's what they look like. Oh.
You are standing in front of the middle church, also known as the Holy Stairs. These steps were brought here from Jerusalem. Oh my God. And are said to have been walked upon by Jesus during his passion. What? Seriously?
This whole area is a UNESCO site. It was built around the year 1750, somewhere around there, so it's been here for a really long time, and it was funded by those wealthy people from the area. If you remember, as I mentioned earlier on, there was a lot of wealth in the area due to the mining, and this is one of the fruits of those funds. It's not even that hard to go up, I think. Now, I read online it takes about half an hour to get up there, but I think with the rate we're going, we should be up there even sooner. What's cool is that there's these little chapels at each level, yeah. All of them showing a different part of the story. What is this weather? Look at this. Here we go. We've made it to the top just in time for sunset. Oh.
Wow.
And this is the biggest chapel of them all. It's like a church.
Look at the views from here.
In fact, as you can see here, this is the big church at the top, and this is the crucifixion.
This place is outstanding. The views from here are epic. Basically, we're surrounded with mountains and fields and beautiful trees.
And the forests are just unreal. This is where we drove from, you know, we drove all the way from behind those mountains, through this valley, till we made it here. It's one of the most beautiful scenes that we've seen in a while. So apart from the absolutely brilliant view of Banskia Stavnica, which is the town here, there's also beautiful views of the whole hills surrounding this area. One of the reasons why they built this here is because the whole valley is where a volcano used to be, and that's why it's all down in a ditch. And then this church and all the chapels leading up to it are built on the only hill in the whole valley. That's why we've got an amazing view in all directions, like as far as the eye can see, really. So we've just come around to the front side so we can feel the last bit of sun on our skin. The sun is over there, it's going to set from behind the mountain. So I think timing wise, we were actually quite good, dead on time. Just look at that. And this is the town of Banska Styawnica. Now a lot of people come here to this pilgrimage site, especially during Easter time, but it wasn't always as epic as it looks right now. During World War II, as with many other places here, it was absolutely destroyed. And about 25 years ago, it became one of Slovakia's largest reconstruction projects to make it look how it looks like today. Obviously, initially funded by the miners 300 years ago, but then totally reconstructed. And honestly, it looks just as beautiful as it does in the photos. Imagine this place in sunrise. The sun would come from the opposite direction. And
Yeah, I think that would be
you might even have
better.
some fog in the hills. That would look so epic. One new step. But it's going to rain tomorrow, so that's why we made the rush here to come here now. And I'm not disappointed whatsoever. Look at her go. Holly's on a pilgrimage. I can't believe that we made it to this place in time for sunset. And I can't believe we had a sunset. Anyway, we're going to head back down to the van, have a lovely cup of tea because our fingers are cold. And that's about it for today. If you enjoyed watching the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next week for another one. Bye.